Hello guys. We are from class IB 10, group 7. Our group consists of Muhammad Abid Rifaaie, Rozana, Muhammad Eizlan, Haikal, Muhammad Yusuf, Nur Irsalina Sofea, Muhammad Yusri, Nurfitrah Hidayah, Rozana, Abid, Halim, Munjit, and Xavier Isaiah Wee. Today, we are going to explain about the price level and strategies. So, what is the definition of price level in marketing? A price is the amount of money that a consumer must spend to get a product or service. Thus, price level measures the amount of money that one has to pay to buy a unit of intermediate goods or services in the economy. In broader words, price level refers to the price or cost of a good, service, and others. There are few impacts when changes in price level occur in the market. Firstly, competition level instability. Competition in the same industry is typical in business. When there are price level changes, other competitors will be able to give better prices because it usually involves perfect competition where it sells the same product or services. Secondly, price level rise, inflation. A change in the price level will lead to a change in consumer spending. This happens because assets have more or less purchasing power. When the price level rises in an economy, the average price of all goods and services sold increases. Meaning that, in the period during which the price level increases, inflation occurs. When the price level rises, money can buy fewer goods and services. Thirdly, price level decrease, deflation. If the price level decreases, money can buy more, and we can say its purchasing power has gone up. Thus, the value of money changes inversely with the price level. Fourthly, purchasing power changes. Purchasing power is the worth of a currency indicated in terms of the quantity of goods or services that one unit of money can buy. The purchasing power and the price of goods are related. Essentially, there is an inverse relationship between the price level and the purchasing power of money. The higher the price level, the lower the purchasing power of money. Fifthly, loyalty changes. Customer loyalty tends to involve reference price as a significant source. A drop in prices is likely to attract new clients or sales. A price increase, on the other hand, causes clients to buy less products, resulting in a loss of sales. Lastly, size of consumer expenditure and profitability instability. The size of consumer expenditure depends on the consumer's household income and other factors. When the consumer does not spend too much on the product or services, automatically, demand and supply will decrease and lead to instability as well as difficulty in achieving high profit in the years. Alright, let's move to types of pricing strategies that are related to price level. We will look into 5 only as there are a lot of them. We will focus on customer markup price, customer pricing group, currency prices, customer discounts, volume discount by price, customer markup price. What can be understood from this strategy is that to make a profit, retailers will raise the selling price of products by a given quantity or percentage. One of the advantages of this customer markup price is that it benefits sellers, as the cost for the product or service are covered by the price. This is better compared to selling it at a normal price tag. However, the disadvantages is that it can lead to the price of product or services rising high. As a consequence, it might cause consumers to shift to a much cheaper option. Next is customer pricing group. As the name given, it means that an item or service are priced based on the customer's group. It can be either giving more or less discount. The bright side of this strategy is it can prevent market loss and ensure sellers are on the right track. However, the cons is that buyer might feel unfair because of the different price they purchase. Currency price are the third strategy. Here it means that the price are based on the international exchange rate. This difference in exchange rate are determined either the country choose fixed rate or floating rate. The advantages of this strategy is that it can maintain a low inflation in the market. However, The cons is that it can increase gap between country with more demanded currency and those whose currency are weaker. The fourth strategy to be shared is customer discounts. This strategy offers the customers special discounts or promotions. It gives customers sense of ecstatic and feel cherished. The good sides of this strategy is it gives additional value to customers. They feel satisfied when purchased at cheaper price. The bad sides of this method is that it can burden the market, as other sellers also need to lower down their price to compete. A long-term effect might be felt later on. Last strategy is volume discount by price. It means a discount given to buyers who purchase in large amounts. Pros of this strategy can be seen where customers tend to buy more. It is a source of attraction for them. However, cons of this method is that it can put seller at risk of loss if it is frequently happen. Now, we look at the definition of Consumer Price Index level calculation. The Consumer Price Index, CPI, is a measure that examines the weighted average of prices of a basket of consumer goods and services such as transportation, food, and medical care. It is calculated by taking price changes for each item in the predetermined basket of goods and averaging them. Changes in the Consumer Price Index are used to assess price changes associated with the cost of living. Consumer Price Index can be measured by the cost of market basket in a given year divided by the cost of market basket in base year, multiplied by 100. Next we focus on ethical issues that related to price level in marketing, which there exist conceptions of reasonable and unjust prices in every community. This can be regarded as an axiom, an unprovable rule or first principle accepted as true because it is self-evident or particularly useful. However, different criteria are used to include prices in these groups. All forms of usury are prohibited in Islamic economics. Unfairly high income is commonly related with unjust company pricing. The use of all usury is prohibited in Islamic economics. Prices based on costs, demand, and competition are included in the traditional market split of price categories. The determination of free market and controlled prices is the second most commonly used classification. In practice, there are so-called social pricing, which are accompanied with a state budget surcharge. Using different categories, particularly from the standpoint of the ethical criterion, the following prices are typically included in unethical prices. Excessively high prices, which mean the predatory prices. The illegal practice of lowering prices in order to remove competition is known as predatory pricing. Dumped prices such as below cost. Legally banned prices like cartel prices, bundled prices, transfer prices. For instance, the cost of commodities or services that are transferred from one unit of an organization to another. Discriminatory prices. Prices displayed as incomplete. For example, given without VAT and others. Multi-component prices. Media prices, which mean the offer contains so many conditions that less than 0.001% of potential customers meet them.